Smorgasbord or potpourri? Who can say? But we've got cheats for Prey, Tomb Raider, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, and the Elder Freaking Scrolls of Oblivion. So all I know is, you missed this episode of Cheat, and all your friends will laugh at you. Cheat, now celebrating our 50th year of bringing you unbeatable video game strategies. I'm Kristen Holt with all the walkthroughs, codes, and cheats you'll need to make your couch time count. First up, one of my personal favorites, a game that lets you manipulate gravity while blasting aliens, Prey.
What are you looking at?
In Prey for the Xbox 360, you play Tommy, a garage mechanic and former soldier. Your grandfather is killed on the spaceship during the abduction, and Tommy is out to free his girlfriend, Jenny. But like any good Native American stereotype, Gramps returns in spirit form to teach you the ways of your ancestors.
This is the land of your fathers, Tommy.
Before you get knee-deep into the game, here's a little tip to gain 30 achievement points to boost your gamer cred on Xbox Live. Before being abducted from the bar, head over to the arcade machines.
Man, Jen's let this place slide.
Play Rune Man, which is a poor man's Pac-Man, and achieve over 15,000 points to unlock 10 achievement points. Then, put your best poker face on and head over to the poker arcade. Once you've earned $250, you will unlock 10 more achievement points. Finally, win $250 on the blackjack machine, and you will earn yet another 10-point achievement. Yep, 30 achievement points without even picking up a gun. Now that I've hooked you up with 30 points, how about getting through one of the more difficult levels of the game?
The illuminated portal will take you to your precious female.
When the resolutions level begins, use your spirit walk ability to reach the portal. This ability lets you leave your body, leaping from one platform to another as you hit the necessary switches. Once you reach the top, head over to the white platform and use your spirit form to hit the switch.
You may proceed.
The voice will spawn a new portal. Enter that one to find attachments for your leech gun. You'll need them to whack the aliens, then hit the switch and enter the door. Kill all the aliens on the walk and jump down. You'll be bombarded by every enemy in the game. Defeat them all, and the voice will appear, revealing a new portal.
It hurts, Tommy.
Hey, look, it's Jen. Oh, bummer. She's fused to a two-legged alien with Gatling guns. Damn, why does this always happen? Use your weaker guns to inflict damage. Jen's 2 regenerative devices will pop out and start healing her. Use your more powerful weapons to take them out. You'll have to do it several times and probably die in the process. But you know the drill. Come back to life and get back to work. Once her health runs out, Jen will beg you to put her out of her misery.
You can't save me, Tommy. You can only let me go.
Welcome to the single life, pal. I think it's nice that the Cherokee are finally represented in video games. Native Americans are nerds too. In case you missed anything from Prey, you can catch all these codes and more on the web at g4tv.com/cheat. Now let's see what our old pal Lara Croft is up to in Tomb Raider. Lara's back, and her guns are blazing. But do you know how to use them? Unlock the one-shot kill code. To do this, you'll have to beat the Bolivia Redux in time trial mode in less than 4 minutes and 15 seconds. You're so close to finding out what happened to your mother. All that stands in your way is a heavily armed military detachment. But they're no match for you since you've assembled Excalibur. Lock on to the soldiers and swing the sword like a madwoman. The resulting shockwave will aerosolize your enemies. Replenish your life as needed by pressing up on the D-pad.
It only works once, and I'm going to be the one.
Now, Amanda will try to talk you out of your quest, using her jewelry to turn into a soaring creature. lock onto her and swing away. Once you get her stunned, make sure to stab her with the Y button. You'll have to defeat her several times because her health regenerates. When you defeat her, prepare for an intense cutscene.
Who are you?
Mother? It's Laura, your daughter!
What? What about my daughter? Oh, God!
All these years I blamed myself, and it was you! You killed her!
Killed her? She's not dead!
What a twist! Did M. Night Shyamalan create this game?
Makes sense right this second, or I swear I'll execute you where you stand!
Go to the cheat menu and you'll find a hidden surprise. Now you can replay all of your favorite levels and kill all these suckers with a single bullet. Enter this code and let the madness begin. Gosh, I look at a strong female character like Lara Croft and I think, put some pants on you, hussy. Now, are you ready to rock? No? Okay, well, pause the show and come back when you're ready. And check out this deadly hack for Guitar Hero. It's time for a head-banging, bass-blasting cheat for Guitar Hero. Make sure you enter this code into the mode selection screen. Would you sell your soul for rock and roll? Think twice before you answer and take a peek at the rock and roll afterlife with this handy cheat. Enter this code to turn your crowd of metalheads into a bunch of deadheads, literally. Stick around, we've got plenty more games to crack, including the Battle for Middle-earth 2 and the Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion, when Cheat returns right after this.
Oh, wonderful.
My family is amazed with what I've done, going to school and taking care of them. They always tell me how proud they are. My name is Mark Dong. I'm a senior engineering technician for a civil engineering consulting firm. I help the engineers with the graphics of their designs. I love my job because there's such good teamwork. When I went to China to get married, I made the decision to go back to school. I know that without my education, I wouldn't be where I am right now. The faculty and staff at ITT Tech were very helpful in my development. In fact, I still maintain contact with some of my instructors. I just love to watch my two boys grow up, and I want to give them the best that I can.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. Call 1-800-327-1172 or visit us on the web. Get an education that can help you reach your goals. ITT Tech has information on financial aid programs for those who qualify. Call 1-800-327-1172 today.
My children are trapped in an airport on Christmas Eve. Do you have any idea how miserable they must be?
Christmas, give us some money. Don't mess around with those silly toys. We'll beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want your back, so make us some noise.
Oh, you're all in so much trouble.
Unaccompanied minors.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Rated PG. Breakout December 8th.
So, where do you think this guy should move?
I'd say this way. And let's make sure that sound effect we used in the last level fits in here too.
This one?
Yeah.
You know, I'm so glad I got into game design. It's cool to be able to create the kind of games that we play.
I know what you mean. And the training at Collins College takes less time than most people might think.
Can you believe we get paid to do this?
For a complimentary DVD, call 888-823-0999. Operators are standing by. That's 888-823-0999. Call now.
They were ordinary people, unsuspecting, innocent victims. Meet the man behind it all.
You're a piece of garbage. You owe me the money. John, run through. You said that we could do this to the house. I know you. This is on camera.
Jamie Kennedy is back, and no one is safe.
You've been X'd. You've been X'd. You've been X'd. No!
The Jamie Kennedy Experiment, tonight at 6, only on G4.
Welcome back to Cheat. I know that Lord of the Rings is a tough hobbit to break, And the Grey Havens level in the Battle for Middle-earth 2 is a tough one to beat. But chill, my little halfling. I've got you covered. The Grey Havens. Is there a more beautiful slice of real estate anywhere in Middle-earth? Probably not.
But now even this remote city is not safe from Sauron.
Unfortunately, in The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, the forces of evil have set out to destroy it. The goal of this tricky mission is to take down the angry armada that's invading the Grey Havens.
Drive the scourge of the Corsairs out of these waters!
First off, use your archers and swordsmen to wipe out the bad guys who are tearing down the neighborhood.
The filth of Umbar has been eradicated!
Create a couple builders at your fortress and use them to rebuild anything destroyed in the initial raid. Also, plant a few Malorn trees. They'll increase the number of your command points, and trust us, you're gonna need a lot of command points.
We have a new structure!
Surviving the Grey Havens level is all about using your downtime to plan wisely. Make sure to upgrade your structures as much as possible. Build a couple of battle towers near the west entrance to the town, and don't forget to load them up with sharpshooting archers.
Quickly, into that tower!
Feel free to take your time. This is the last break you'll get during this level. Once you raise the flags near the ship houses, it's time to build your armada. Create about 6 elven warships and set sail for the beach to the south. Don't forget to upgrade their defense along the way. Once you've sunk the enemy and captured their goblin boathouses, it's time for your first big battle.
The heralds of the Armada sound their assault.
Send your warships to the west to meet the invading boats. Destroy as many as you can and prepare for a beach landing. These troops are gonna head straight for the Grey Havens, so it's up to you to kill them.
Swords!
By this point, your troops are probably pretty pooped. Fortunately, some pint-sized pals arrived to give you a breather.
It's the dwarves! They've come to help us!
Hey, we couldn't let our friends have all the fun now!
When the second wave of bad guys hits, feel free to use some dwarven muscle to send these goblin hordes packing.
We must stand against them!
If you haven't done so already, make sure to build a heroic statue near your battle towers. Doing so will give your troops a much-needed offensive boost. The third and final wave is the most difficult, since the goblins bring their A-game. And by A-game, of course, we mean grotesque spider monsters. Yuck. You're gonna get hit from all sides, so don't hold back on summoning helpful creatures, like everyone's favorite lounge singer, Tom Bombadil.
There was snow in the summer where the blossom lay.
If you prepared early on, you should be able to survive with the troops you have.
The heroes of Middle-earth are victorious.
Yes, once again, Middle-earth is safe from ring wraiths, giant spiders, and cave trolls. At least until the following level. I don't think I'd last 5 minutes with that Tom Bombadil. Does he have to sing everything? God, that's annoying. Now, chew on this. Here's how to maximize the chum in Jaws. Sure, the movie came out before most of you were born, but that doesn't mean it's too late for you to start cheating in Jaws Unleashed for the Xbox. In the beginning of the game, Jaws is more of a guppy than a man-eater. Enter Blood with 4 O's as your profile name, and you'll unlock 1 million points. You can spend them on everything from strength and speed to special moves like the corkscrew attack and the power tail whip. You can catch these and other codes on the web at g4tv.com/cheat. Now hurry back. We're curing vampirism in Oblivion when Cheat returns.
You are now a vampire, a creature of the night.
I'm Kristen Holt, and this is The Feed. The newest dashboard update for Xbox Live contains support for 1080p, an update for Texas Hold'em, which was erasing scores on Xbox Live Arcade, but Microsoft claims it's now been fixed. Sony announced Ken Kutaragi will step down from running its games division. He'll remain chairman and CEO, while U.S. manager Kaz Hirai will become president. The violent video game law, co-authored by Jack Thompson and passed by the Louisiana legislature, was ruled unconstitutional by a federal judge. No anti-video game bill has passed constitutional review. And finally, a group of zombie impersonators is suing the city of Minneapolis. The zombies were jailed in July after police mistook wires on their costumes for bombs. Well, that's all for now. Visit us on the web at g4tv.com/thefeed. It's the only news you need to know. I'm Kristen Holt, and you've just been fed.
Thundercats Season 2, Volume 2. The end is here.
We're on our way.
The final adventures. All 31 episodes on 6 discs. Don't miss the epic finale. Thundercats on DVD today.
Hey, motion capture, you guys set?
Set.
Let's get a good tracking on this. Go, King! Whoa! Oh! You alright?
The king's pain is your gain.
He's good.
Pocket Bike Racer, one of 3 new Xbox games, rated E for everyone. $3.99 when you buy any value meal, only at Burger King.
I had a dream that my whole world was blue, a royal Xanadu. The world was so brand new, and everywhere the underwear was blue, and shades of cobalt too. What's a guy to do? My denim world had put me in a trance. The world embraced my slate blue underpants, and all I know is true. I'm so happy that I'm blue. We are family. Get on up with Rentway and sing.
Join the Rentway family. Your satisfaction is my personal guarantee.
We are family.
From the geniuses that brought you comes the unrated version with more mugs and bigger jugs. Everybody's drunk. Beer Fest. Pick it up in a case. Buy the unrated DVD Tuesday.
You don't have to change what you're about to change your future. If you want to take your passion for everything wired and make it really pay, jump on an associate degree program from DeVry University. You'll get the individual attention, flexible schedules, and hands-on experience you need to step out of school in under 2 years, straight into a serious career in technology. You'll even get your own laptop to use while you're in school. And here's where you get started. Go to DeVryWired73.com and check out this free guide to the kind of careers you could really get into. Don't change how you see the world, just how the world sees you. Call or log on now to DeVryWired73.com. But hurry, classes start soon. DeVry University.
Welcome back to Cheat. Did you remember to flush? Now, being a vampire sounds cool at first. You're powerful, you live forever, and all that good stuff. But you can't pop out in sunlight or you're burned to a crisp. You have to drink blood every stinking day. And forget about getting a car loan. Vampires are a notoriously bad credit risk. But here's how to cure your vampirism in the Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. What do you call someone that used to be human, is bonier than a skeleton, and has to live off the blood of the living? No, not Lindsay Lohan. This is Oblivion. We're talking about vampires.
You will become like me. Yes, it's true. I'm quite the social pariah.
Once you've chosen the dark gift, you may regret having to constantly drink blood, not being able to travel in sunlight, and being shunned by other characters.
Out of the way, slop drudge.
If you've tired of the nightlife, go to the nearest chapel and confess to the priest that you need a cure for vampirism. He'll send you to the mages, who will send you to fellow vampire Count Janus Hasilder of Skingrad. Turns out he's looking to cure his wife of vampirism.
She hated what she had become and refused to feed to keep herself healthy.
She eventually slipped into a coma, from which she is not awoken.
Boo frickin' who! Once he's finished with his sad tale, head to the banks of the Corbola River, where you meet up with a former Glenmorill coven witch, Melisande.
What brings you to this neck of the woods, sir? Help you with this.
Before she'll help you, she requires 5 empty Grand Soul gems. The easiest one to get is located in her basement. Sneak downstairs while she is sleeping and nab the gem. Next, head on to the Coral Mages Guild, where you'll find 2 gems locked in a 5-tumbler display case and at least 1 from Angamo the Mage. Make a pit stop at the other Mages Guilds and buy enough soul gems to satisfy Melisande.
Oh, wonderful.
After all this running around, it's time to start focusing on a cure for you. The potion requires 5 different ingredients, but we'll focus on the first 3. The witch requires 6 garlic cloves, 5 nightshade petals, and 2 shoots of bloodgrass. Head on over to the main ingredient in the Imperial Marketplace and pick up the nightshade. If you're short on gold, you can spend countless hours searching the countryside to pick some yourself. Good luck with that. Next up is the garlic. Wait, I thought vampires were allergic to garlic. You'll find garlic everywhere. In basements, from vendors, or even sitting on people's desks. Where are we? Gilroy? With that done, all you need is the bloodgrass. Good news, you know exactly where to go. Bad news, it's within the Gate of Oblivion. Jump into the big fiery portal, quickly grab the 2 pieces of bloodgrass, and head back to Cyrodiil. Take all of this back to Melisande and learn the next 2 ingredients. Blood of an Argonian and ashes from a powerful vampire. The Argonian blood is easy. Take the enchanted dagger and slash any of the bipedal lizards to draw blood. You don't have to kill them, so just a little will do. Melisande also sends you in search of a legendary vampire, Hindaril. He's hiding in Redwater Slough on the eastern banks of the Panther River. Fight through the horde of vampires, zombies, and skeletons to reach Hindaril. He's a fairly tough enemy who is 5 levels higher than you. To end his eternal life, remember to use your shield and that vampires take extra fire damage. Return to Melisande one last time and she'll give you your cure.
The cure you seek is ready.
Great, now I'm just a normal cat person. Remember to run back to Skingrad and pass the potion to the Count, who will give it to his wife to end her suffering. And he'll give you a stack of gold for all your footwork.
Thank you again. I shall rest easier now, knowing that Rona no longer suffers.
Yay! You can walk around in daylight again. But remember, use an SPF of 30 or better. Now, check out this cheat for X-Men, the official movie game. It's time for a crash course in mutant combat for X-Men, the official movie game. All your unlockables are available through the Cerebro Files menu screen. Press Start after you enter the code to activate them. Sharpen your skills with those adamantium claws with a session in Wolverine's Danger Room. Enter this code to unlock the room, and here's another tip. Destroy the 4 generators to complete the level. And could you put down a drop cloth or something if you're gonna slash your opponents like that? Bloodstains are a real pain to clean up. We've got all the strategies you need for the big boss and prey right after this.
And now you die.
Attention all gamers, X-Play is now interactive and in prime time. Join Adam and Morgan for game reviews, live on-screen chat, and video viewer mail. Weeknights at 8, only on G4.
Man has always been fascinated with traveling back in time. Well, now Sprint has actually moved the unlimited calling time back 2 hours from 9 p.m. to 7. It's science fiction meets cold, hard economics.
Switch to Sprint and get unlimited calls starting at 7 p.m. Sprint. Power up. Hurry into a Sprint store and start your holiday shopping early. Choose from our newest lineup of slim, stylish phones so you can take care of everyone on your holiday gift list. Pick up the red Moto Razr and you can get powerful features like live TV, wireless music downloads, GPS, and the power to give back. Because when you purchase the red Moto Razr at a Sprint store, a contribution will be made to help eliminate AIDS in Africa. The power to give the ultimate gift. Sprint. Power up.
If you purchased or refinanced your home a couple of years ago and you got one of those adjustable teaser rates to qualify, well, you may be facing an increase that could raise your monthly payment by hundreds of dollars. What can you do? Well, just call or log on to ditech.com and refinance to a low fixed rate. With Ditech, you can feel confident that you're being taken care of every step of the way. Call 1-800-71-FIXED or log on to ditech.com, a GMAC company.
Unleash your inner rock star. Guitar Hero 2. Rated T for Teen.
Go to G4TV.com. Always fresh, always new, always plugged in.
Welcome back for more level-upping necessities on Cheap. Earlier on, you got to know the alien environment in Prey. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. For this part, I want you to picture me as Tina Turner in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Ready? Okay, here goes. Welcome to the boss battle. You'll probably feel like a tough guy running around on Prey's alien craft, walking on walls, jumping through portals, and pretty much kicking alien ass. But you can't kill every obstacle you come across in Prey. Sometimes you'll need to put your guns to better use, like solving puzzles. The moment you find yourself in a cube prison, don't panic. And don't bother trying to spirit walk your way out of this one.
Okay, now what?
The trick is helping that little bright blue square make it around the cube. Check and see what direction the cube needs to turn and shoot the center of that wall. Keep aiming the blue square in the correct direction around the cube. After a nauseating amount of spinning, the entire pathway lights up blue and you can escape. Now, with all the puzzles solved and your arsenal maxed,
This'll make a mess.
you're ready for the last level, Mother's Embrace.
Behold.
Jump in the ship they provide and use it to activate each of the beams around the sphere. Now you've really pissed off the aliens.
Well,
once the sphere starts going, bust into spirit mode and shoot at each panel. They'll turn a frosty color, which is your cue to return to the physical world and shoot them again. Of course, this process would be a lot easier if hunters didn't keep jumping out of portals trying to kill you. After you make every panel clear, Talon, your helpful spirit pet, will rile up the enemy for the last battle, because no final boss can be defeated in one round.
Talon, what are you doing?
you die.
Have a quick chat with Boss Lady and grab some ammo lying around. Now get ready for the final fight. Each of these 3 bases around the perimeter has a switch which will release a floating mine into the air. Lucky for us, she is too focused on killing you and laughing to avoid those mines. When she flies near a mine, shoot the hell out of it, blowing it up and taking down her force field. Now's your chance. Take out your big artillery and nail her. You can only get in a few shots before her shields go back up, so make them count. When necessary, avoid her barrage of fire by doing a little duck and cover behind the nearest base. Keep luring her near the exploding mines, and eventually she'll go down.
My time in this world is finished. Once I'm gone, you must bond with the sphere in my place. You cannot imagine the power you will gain.
Congrats! You finally deserve a moment with your dead granddad and your dead girlfriend. Okay, so maybe that's not an ideal reunion, but stick around after the credits to have a final trip to the bar and a sneak peek to the future.
Let me introduce you. Come.
And that's that's it for today. You can pick up these and other cheats on the web at g4tv.com/cheat. And keep in touch. Drop us a line at cheat@g4tv.com. Until next time, I'm Kristen Holt, and you've been cheating.